I'm Mike Sullivan. Today we will answer a question from a student who wants to know how we can just stop hitting behind the ball. So I had a question from one of our students here at the golf school. His name is Jamie, and I mentioned to Jamie that I'd be making a video today, and he said, oh, you gotta help me with, how did he say it? He said, I said, what should I make a video about? He said, how to quit hitting behind the ball. So here we go. We're gonna talk about how to stop making contact with the ground before we hit the ball. And this is really, really common for beginning golfers. So let's just talk about what's happening. So when we swing the club, at some point in this swing, there's a low point, there's a low end. And in order to hit good solid golf shots, we need to get the low end of the swing to take place ahead of the ball up here. And what's happening with Jamie is he's noticing that he's making contact behind the ball, hitting the mat first and then hitting the ball. He can feel it and he can hear it. So what we need to do is get that low end a little bit more forward. So here's what I'd like you to do first. Especially when you're frustrated, take a deep breath, go get a Gatorade, relax, and then come back to it. That's the first thing. When you come back, get set up with your feet a little bit closer together. And what I want you to do is just focus on the area ahead of where the ball would be. Notice I'm not setting up my club directly behind the ball. So we're going to just work on getting little divots ahead of where the ball would be. And one of the things I think is helpful here is to feel like you are moving a little more forward, not that you're trying to hit down, okay? So we just want to feel a little bit more forward. Just think if I was going to toss a ball, if I was going to toss a ball like out the door, it would kind of go that way. And you can see I'm moving weight onto my front foot. And that's really what we want. So we've got our practice swings going. There we go. Weight is a little bit forward, divots forward. Now we're going to try with the ball there. So that felt really good, really solid. You'll notice as I'm doing this that when I finish, my right heel, take a look at my right heel here. See, my right heel is up in the air because my right hip is turning through. And as my right hip turns through, weight moves through. So we need to move weight to our front foot as we're doing this. Why is it that people attempt to hit golf shots and finish this way? Probably because they're trying to lift the ball in the air. So think about this. If you're trying to lift the ball in the air, you're going to intuitively try to get the club to bottom out behind the ball, on the wrong side of the ball. And that would make you swing this way. This is an exaggeration. You're not doing this, I'm sure. But you'd probably go more this way if you're trying to lift the ball up. We want to strike the ball, ball then turf, handle leading, weight forward. So it's much more like throwing a stone sidearm than it is trying to get under something and lift it. Okay? So one more time, ball then turf, weight to the front side. There we go. So in order to help that problem of hitting fat shots, the number one thing that just has to happen overall concept-wise is we need to get the low end of our swing more forward. We'll do that by moving our weight forward and making practice swings with that divot ahead of where the ball would be. If you like this video, go ahead and give us a thumbs up for a like. And if you subscribe to our channel, you'll be notified by email each time that we produce a new instructional video.